So learning target 3, we're looking at how combustion and deforestation impact both the carbon cycle, so that means we're thinking about where CO2 is going, and also how it impacts global temperatures. So we do have to talk a little bit about the greenhouse effect. So I would recommend kind of breaking it up to two parts, right? Talk about both combustion and deforestation, and then bring back in that temperature part. So if we think about first, we want to say what combustion is, right? Combustion, and then you want to give your definition, is the burning of fossil fuels, right? And that releases carbon into the atmosphere, right? So give your definition, what it is, and where it puts the carbon. Same thing for deforestation. Deforestation is, right, and we've used CO2. Deforestation is when trees are cleared or cut down, or you could say burned, for land use. So give the definition, right? And then again, to release CO2 into the atmosphere. And then the last part, so we've got most of our keywords here. We got CO2, we got deforestation. You know, now we want to think about that greenhouse effect part and how it impacts global temperatures. So we can say these impacts global temperatures because, and you want to reiterate what CO2 does within the atmosphere, right? CO2's job is to absorb solar heat. And so when we see an increase in CO2, we therefore see an increase in temperature. So you want to give that relationship, because both of these are adding or increasing the amount of CO2 in the air, and CO2's job is to absorb that solar heat. Therefore, if we see an increase in CO2, I know we'll see an increase in global temperatures. So again, make sure you have a definition for both and what it does with CO2, and then what does that do to the global temperature.